Good morning to all the second BCom computers and general students. So today we are dealing with the subject principles of insurance. I am teaching principles of insurance and the topic today is what is the behavior of the customer as well as the ethical behavior and its importance. We are going to discuss about what? Customer behavior. Which time what is the way of the customer behavior during claim occurs? What is the meaning of claim? The time or a situation where on the demand of the customer you are giving the money what has been saved with the insurance company by the policy holder. So the saving of the customer which is there with the insurance company at the date of maturity or the date of expiry or at the date of death or any risk benefit, you are paying the amount. You are paying the amount. Claim occurs. So how the customer is behaving, what is the attitude of the customer, we are learning today in this topic, as well as the ethical behavior of the customer. Clear? An insurance policy refers to a formal request made by the policy holder to an insurance company for the payment of amount. So what is the first point saying? Request. Who is requesting whom? Policy holder. Okay, insurance policy holder is requesting insurance company. Why he is requesting? For the payment of the amount. Okay, which amount? The claim amount till today, so many number of years what has been deposited by him with you. For that he is keeping a request. Depending on the request, what you are going to do comes under claimant. An insurance contract is a promise made by an insurer to the policy holder to settle the claim when policy holder is in risk of loss. So what is insurance contract here? It is a promise. Who is making the promise? Both. Mutual understanding, that is between the policy holder and the person who is paying the policy. It is an agreement between these two people that when any event or when any situation occurs, during that situation, company is promising him that it is going to pay for the policy holder. So that type of promise or that type of contract is in a written format or is in a bond form. So that bond is a surety, a guarantee, a security which is starting the contract between the insurance company and the policy holder. It is difficult to predict customer behavior at the time of the claim. Some customer may behave fraudulently while some customers claim the amount silently. So some customers may be arrogant, okay, because they are in a tension, because they are in need of cash. Some people may become aggressive. Okay, that is one of the nature of according to the situation of the customer. That is one point. Fraudulently also, without knowing complete details of the contract, in order to keep the fake request or fake risk coverage also, some people may come to the insurance company fraudulently to cheat themselves and cheat the company. Same way, some people may be calm. They know what is the situation because they read all the terms and conditions. According to the terms and conditions only they came into the agreement. So who knows these all conditions, they are going to be quiet and they maintain a good relation with this people called customers, that is policy holders. So 3 points are mentioned here. First thing is, it is a request. What is a request? In order to want the cash, he is keeping the request. The policy holder is keeping the request to the insurance company to pay the amount on demand. So insurance contract is coming into existence when the first premium is paid and the bond is given. This bond is acting as a security with the stamp of LIC. So some people may cheat, some people may be arrogant, some people may be aggressive, some people may be fraudulent, and some people may be silent also. So depending upon the way they face you or they are coming, then you are going to face the situation, you should act according to that. Clear? That is the first slide. Second, when you come for claim settlement, if you talk about claim settlement means paying back the money by the insurance company to the policy holder. So what is claimant? You are paying back. Who is paying back? A company is paying. Company is paying the amount till today what the customer policy holder has been saved with the insurance company. That amount the company is paying back. For whom it is paying? Policy holder. Why it is paying? Because he in need of. That is the reason. Clear? So a claim is said to be settled when the policy holder duly receives the money which is due to him by the company according to the terms and conditions. So here what is happening is, what is claim? Settlement. The money settlement has been happened. Okay, who paid the amount? The insurance company has been paid the amount to the policy holder according to the terms and conditions. So it went on smoothly, means that comes under claim settlement also. That is the point of the claim settlement. I repeat once again, claim settlement means say paying back. Who is paying back? Insurance company is paying the amount to the policy holder till today what has been saved with the company along with the rate of interest. As well as it is going to be settled when all the terms and conditions and followed signature are over, the contract is going to be breaked away when the claim has been taken or received by the policy holder. Steps in claim settlement, if you talk about what are the necessary steps you should take before the contractors. Intimation. First point is intimation. Filling the form, submitting the proof of age, LIC bond or certificate, payment of the money. So first point, what is the first point? Intimation. What is the intimation? You should go and request to the insurance company. Why you should request? Because there are crores and lakhs of customers, policy holders with the insurance company. Of course, it maintains the appropriate data with it that today so many number of policies are going to be matured and we should pay for it. It has an idea, but before it is having the idea, it may give the message to you. You should also, if you are in need, you should go and request. First point is you are communicating with the insurance company. Communication between the policy holder and the insurance company is the first point. Second point, what he gives you, he is going to give the application form to you. When he is giving the application form to you, the necessary details like the policy number, the bank account number, the name, the signature, the nominee, everything, all the details he is going to check, gather the information, appropriate details he is going to collect, check out everything. Then he is also asking the submit the proof of age. Necessary certificates he may ask. Not only the proof of age, he may ask your Aadhaar, he may ask your PAN, he may ask your IFSC code of the bank. All the details he is asking, along with that the age proof also he is asking. Next is LIC bond or certificate. What is this LIC bond is? When you came into contract, when you started the policy long back, just now I said you, when you are coming into contract with the insurance company means there should be some guarantee, there is some security. So that security is given in the form of a bond paper. So this bond paper is consisting of the date when you join, the date when the policy is going to mature. Okay, what is the rate of interest? Your complete details, the sum assured, how much amount it is promising to you to pay during the maturity, during the death, during the accident, everything is going to be typed, mentioned, signatured, signed and stamped. That is called as LIC bond. So this LIC bond, what the company is giving to you, when the company is giving, when you are joining the policy, the company is giving. So that bond you should return to the company. Why you should return to the company? Because you are taking the saving amount till today, what has been saved, you are taking back. When you are taking back, you should submit the bond. Unless and until you submit the bond, it is not going to pay the claim to you. Clear? Payment of money. If everything is satisfied, the first 4 steps, intimation, filling of the form, submitting the proof of age, all the necessary documents what the company asked to you. If you are giving all these documents and if you are submitting the LIC bond, automatically the payment is going to be there in your hands. And when you receive the payment also, there may be some deduction to 10% or 30% or whatever it is according to the income tax rules. If the amount, lump sum amount you are receiving, you are receiving 25 lakhs or you are receiving 35 lakhs, means that amount, what is going to happen, that amount, a little bit tax is going to cut down from this. Next, importance of the ethical behavior. This plays a key role, that is mutual understanding and the communication between the policy holder and the insurance company. Definition of ethics, if you talk about, ethics deals with the norms and the values related to certain standards and ideals. It is a code of conduct which acts as a set of guidelines for a person in a particular situation. They are considered as standards of behavior approved by the society. So what is ethic? The behavior, the way you are going to behave with the opposite person. Okay, when you are going to maintain this ethics is when you follow certain conditions, when the family is teaching you that in a social atmosphere, the way you should present yourself. Okay, you may learn from your family, you may learn from your education, and you also may learn from your subjects, and the family background also teaches you this ethics. Ethics deals with norms and values, the way you receive the opposite person, the way you talk to the opposite person, the way you behave with the opposite person also comes in the values, the respect you are giving towards the opposite other person, values, norms, conditions, what you should do according to the situation. Certain standards you should maintain, dignity, this is also called as a dignity. It is a code of conduct. It gives the image that so and so person is very polite, decent, good. The way of his approach is very good. Receiving method is very, very awesome. So this is called as code of conduct which acts as a set of guidelines for a person in a particular situation. Okay, when the policy is coming in front of you, okay, these are the guidelines. Yes, I understood, sir. These are the terms and conditions. I accept these terms and conditions. After reading the way you behave, they are considered as standards of behavior approached by the society. The way you receive the people, the way you behave with the people. These all comes under ethical behavior or ethics of the human being. Importance of the ethical behavior, if you talk about, ethics helps in satisfying basic human needs such as honesty, being fair. Okay, the way you approach, the way you talk, the way you communicate, the good understanding of yours is going to say whether you are honest person or dishonest person. Okay, your fairness, this gives the appearance, your behavior, your way of talking, your way of listening gives the honesty or the being fair of your nature. An organization can unite the employees if they respect ethical values. So what is happening is uniting. Who is uniting? The company is going to unite all its employees with good atmosphere, good situation around them. Because every day they move with each other. Everyone is interdependent. They are not dependent, interdependent for the sake of the work. So in this situation, the way they communicate plays a very, very, very important role which comes under ethical behavior. Okay, the organization with ethical values provides long-term profits. Okay, the behavior is very good. Automatically goodwill of the company is going to be gained and the organization goes for a long run period of profits. When the customer or the consumer is coming to you, the way you receive the consumer should attract, so that next time also he should be able to approach you. That gains the knowledge that yes, the company is very respectful, the organization receives each and every person equally, treats every person equally. So the investment is going to grow. When the investment is going to grow, automatically the profits also are going to grow. Generally, ethics are taken from law. In protecting the society, as law machinery usually act as a mute inspector. So ethics is taken from the word law. Why protecting the society? Sir, when you go do outside, means the professionals, when you talk about the medium, sir, madam. Okay, so what is the communicating process you use? That also according to the law, which are helping you how best you are. Next, business ethics. If you talk about business ethics, means conducting all aspects of business and dealing with all stakeholders in an ethical manner. So business ethics means how you should get prepared to move with all the categories of the market, all the categories of the societies existing in the market, all the different levels of the people. Okay, so that should be the business ethics. Foundations of ethical behavior, if you talk about respect. First and the foremost point is respect. The way you give the respect to the other person, same comes back to you. If you respect others, definitely others are also going to respect to you. That is the first and the foremost crucial important point, which gives a very appropriate, good, right symbol to a particular person under ethical behavior. Honesty, how best you are. You prove yourself. If you do a small mistake, also communicate, approach in a right way. Okay, then automatically everything is going to be plus. You be fair, you be good, you try to be good. Once you are trying to be good, automatically honesty comes your way. Trust. Be confident. First you be confident and you make other people to be confident. Automatically trust, the word comes out. Trust is nothing but the hope which you are going to create for future. Okay, present you are creating the trust in the people. If that type of conditions are going to occur in future, we are with you to impair with the financial transactions to you. So that type of trust you are creating. So when you give respect, when you are honest, automatically trust is going to be bridged between the organization, between the company and all the employees and the level of the grades of the people. Organizational business ethics. Why it is important? Okay, ethical importance, if you talk about ethics influence and contribute to ethics influence and contribute. For what it is contributing? Employee commitment. How far he is able to do the work, within how much span of the time he is able to complete the work. Okay, the way he is doing the work. Investor and customer loyalty and confidence. The person who is ready to invest with you, the way you behave with that particular person, how loyal is according to the rules and regulations, how systematic you are, how honest you are, and how you are creating the confidence. That proves the confidence. Legal problems and penalties. You are going according to the law. Here, who is the law to you is IRDA. What is IRDA full form? Insurance Regulatory Authority of India. Okay, so this is protecting all the customers. It is also protecting the people who are working here and all the guidelines, importance, schedules, rules, whatever are framed according to the IRDA, only you should follow. So problems are coming. So how to penalize, how to get back out of these problems, guidelines are there. Okay, customer satisfaction. This is the first point. Customer is the king for every business, for every organization. If the customer is satisfied, automatically there will be the profits. So customer is very important. To making customer satisfaction plays a very key role, because he may become the advertisement for you depending upon you satisfy the customer. The ability to build relationship with the stakeholders, cost control. This is with the people who invest, who are purchasing the shares and all. Performances, revenues and profits, reputation and image. So these all should be followed. Performances, how best you perform, how the way you are getting the revenue, the way you are earning the profits, and the reputation and the image. Once the goodwill is created, once the reputation is created, when the brand has been reached to the people in their hearts, automatically the goodwill of the company is going to be appearing. Next, ethical principles: honesty, integrity, loyalty, fairness, respect for others, trustworthiness, law abiding. Honesty, integrity means innovation, new ways. Loyalty, fairness, respect for others, trustworthiness, law, abiding at the principles. Thank you students. I request that all the students has understood the topic. Please concentrate. It is one of the important topic for you. Okay, clear? Thank you. Please concentrate.